artificial intelligence and its applications in making life easier and better are amongst the most prevalent conversations across platforms, sectors and countries these days. Elaborating on how the technology is enabling India in combating challenges across sectors, specifically agriculture and healthcare, Times Network's Srija MS had a chat with the head Center for Fourth Industrial Revolution, World Economic Forum India, Purushottam Kaushik at the 55th edition of the World Economic Forum in Davos. Here's what he told us.
Well, it's a milestone for the Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution World Economic Forum in India, and joining us to speak to us more about it is Mr. Purushottam Kaushik, who is the head Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution India. Thank you for speaking to us. Some of your biggest focus sectors have been, of course, your agriculture. Yeah, that has been healthcare. Yes.
Yeah, these are two big problems, right? That's where our initiative AI for AI, which is AI for Agriculture Innovation, was focused. And over the last 3 years, specifically this project that we have been doing, mainly with Telangana, but also with Ministry of Agriculture, now UP, Maharashtra, what we have been able to demonstrate that while certainly it is difficult for technologies to be really adapted, but the big challenge on how possibly the last mile can be bridged. Similarly, in the case of healthcare, cancer is one of the biggest challenge that we see. So here industry like especially Apollo and Meghalaya Govt are working together with the help of various startups who are in bridge.
I would like to also know that how do you plan on to move to the next phase?
AI for India 2030 is an initiative which we have co-hosted along with Ministry of Electronics and also the Principal Scientific Advisor Office. NASSCOM is as well as a partner, where we are looking at how we can design playbooks in various sectors. Like SME is one of the very big area where we are looking at as large population delivering biggest GDP and export contribution, but then they will be the most impacted as AI becomes really. And in the world moving ahead, like how AI agents will pan out, how potentially like you will see data becoming one of the biggest bottlenecks to AI for AI to prosper is some of the areas that we are really kind of enthused about. We're also looking at sandboxes as one of the areas, because as these new technologies come in, we certainly need environments where the regulation does not become a stifling point and where the stakeholders can come together and really experiment for future. The second initiative is how future mobility in urban will look like. Aviate India, which is like looking at advanced air mobility, and policies and technology governance is going to be one big challenge. We are anyway struggling on the ground traffic issues and how it will move over the air. And third one is on as cities move again on the next wave, climate smart cities, both on the built up as well as adaptation is going to be one big challenge. But technologies are going to be again biggest enabler there. So some of these new initiatives that we are looking ahead, space economy is another one, because India is really shaping up like all the new launches and now the new ones that we have seen is going to be very another interesting journey where we will see not just the startups but also an opportunity where government industry really collaborates and make this happen. So far we had directly touched and impacted 1.25 million citizens across, not just in farmers but also like potential patients who could be saved, as well as the urban citizens. Now we are looking at scaling it much faster. So because now the toolkits are ready, the playbooks are ready, we are looking at how the community can come together. We have more than 200 partners from industry and startups working with us, and government for sure is both the state governments and the central government. So we can scale pretty fast, and we intend to touch another say 10 million. So we are looking at next 5 years, or maybe it should be 4 years, because we are already in the 6th year. So I think that should not be a challenge. Not only this, we are also looking at now global. So the learning that we have had for AI for agriculture innovation is becoming like a huge interest in all the global south, especially Africa, even the Eurasia countries which are struggling for like similar issues, smallholding farmers, etc. So we are happy to kind of share those learnings globally as well.